Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wednesday's Toe of the Week, my second themed October set. Stay tuned. Everyone, good to see you. Great to be back in doing another Toe of the Week design for my themed October nails. This is the second look matching these awesome set of nails. Let's check these out. Radical dude, right? Oh my gosh, they're awesome. Now, I did do the toes a little bit different. I didn't do them in the water like I did these. If you didn't get a chance to see this video, check out Monday's video. But anyways, I didn't do it in water because it would be really hard to stick my toe down inside that water and clean up. I think I would knock over the cup. So I did do this one freehand, but it still looks great. You see in the video afterwards, you'll see when I show pictures of the toes up next to the nails, you'll see it matches perfectly. And I love how I always do the toes a little bit different, but yeah, they are just radical and awesome, dude. I love them. I love the look, love the lime bright colors, the greens. I just love the way they turned out. Love the little, white flower on them. I just really love them. I love this set. Love this themed look. I very much enjoyed doing my gangster look, and I can't wait to do this look. Can't wait for you guys to see this look. Now, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and read our words of Jesus for women, and then we'll go on. This one is on watch out for wolves. This ought to be a good one. Matthew 7:15. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are fierce wolves. And that is important. You need to watch for those false people that, talk about Jesus in a very false way, that claim to be a Christian but are not. It goes on to say, people who teach things that go against what the Bible says can make their way sound so wonderful and right. They appear to really care about the people around them, but in reality, they are concerned only with themselves. Jesus calls such people furious wolves disguised in sheep's clothing. Pay attention to these things you are taught. Measure them against Scripture and ensure your teachers are giving their entire Scripture, not just parts of it that they have manipulated to fit their own purpose. And that is something I talk about a lot. What did I say? Our church is a God-fearing, Bible-reading church. That's why I say, let every man be a liar. That's what it says in the Bible. Read the Bible yourself. I tell you to open up the scriptures with me and read them with me. I read what God has written here. I'm not a false prophet. I'm not going to put my own words into it or read it the way I want to read it. I do give you a little bit of prediction or like what I get out of something, but I'm reading what is written on this page and what is written in this good book that God wrote for us. So that being said, watch out for false people. There are many false prophets out there that claim, hey, read the Bible, but they won't read it to you. They'll say, follow Jesus, but they won't follow Jesus themselves. They will tell you how to live your life, but they'll run people down right after they tell you to live a Christian life, they'll run people down in the ground. That is false prophets. That is not a person living for God. Be kind to everybody. Be gentle and kind and live that good Christian life. Let people see the Holy Spirit come radiating out, right out of you, come pouring right out. God knows a true Christian. We don't have to prove it to anybody here. We just need to prove it to God. And he doesn't want us to be false. Read the scriptures to people. And I encourage you guys to read the scriptures with me so you know that I'm not lying. So you know that you're getting the word that I'm reading right off, and right out of the same book. At the bottom, it says, Jesus warns against listening to people who teach things that don't agree with what he teaches. Some people think that they know the right way, but if you look at how they live their lives, you see their lives do not reflect Jesus or his love. Often they have taken other parts of Jesus' teaching to obey instead of the whole Bible. Their goal may be only to promote themselves or gain financially from their followers. Be careful. Okay. And that is what we were just talking about. Jesus warns you about listening to people who teach things and don't agree with what he teaches. Some people think they know the right way, but You look at how they live their lives. That's an important one. Look at how they live their lives. You know, what kind of people are they outside of teaching what they're saying to you outside of that? Kind of, you know, really look deep into a person and see, like I said, my church, my pastor and his wife are 100% Christians. I've seen them outside of church without them even knowing that I was right there watching them, and they live their life for Christ. And that's how I am. I make mistakes. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. But what I teach for you, I live too. I live this life that I teach you to live. I make mistakes. I fall, but I do revert back to the Bible, and I do read it and try to follow it to the best that I can. And I always tell you guys, I'm teaching, but I'm teaching his word to you. So open it up and listen to it. And don't follow those false prophets. They're very easy to pick out. Sometimes maybe not, but a lot of times they're very easy to pick out. Just see if they're actually opening up scriptures and reading it to you, or how they treat others. You know, it's important. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with this book right here. And did I tell you what that verse was? Oh, I didn't say at the bottom. Okay. But anyway, start your day, go through your day, and end your day with what? The, you know, Life's Manual, Holy Bible. Get on your knees and get that wonderful personal relationship with Jesus and pray to him, and open up this book and read it. You're going to love it. You're going to love what is written in here, and everybody will get something different out of it, but we all will get in the same form of what we need to know. And it's all the predictions in here, what's going to go on. That's why we don't have to fear anything, because it was all written down. God knew what was going to happen. God knows everything. He knows before we're even born, and when we die, he knows everything. So just get that quality relationship with Jesus, that friendship with him, spend quality alone time with him, on your knees praying. Pray for everybody. Thank him for waking you up. Thank him for keeping you safe, and just continue to walk with Jesus and get closer and closer to him, and share the good word with everybody by reading it out of here. Don't just come out with your own mouth. Read it to them so they know that it's right, and have them open up the book with you so they're getting the same reading with you, and that there's no false prophet there at all. You know, just be right. Live your life correct and right. Live it the best that you can. For, you know, we have a place in heaven because if you believe in Jesus, that he died on the cross, John 3:16, and there's some Roman verses too, that we have our salvation. Once we got it, we have it. But let's not be a false prophet. There's many, many false prophets out there teaching it very false to us. And I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not going to be judgmental, or, you know, like I'm talking about people that I've watched on, you know, Christian channels and stuff like that, but I'm not going to say them because I don't want to judge. I don't want to do that. Let God be the judger. Let him be the ultimate judge. But I've seen some things that I can tell somebody is fake and who it isn't. So, but that being said, open up the scriptures yourself and read them. That's the most important. Open them up and read it yourself. Get your own personal relationship with the Lord. So anyways, I could go on and on about God. I love that. And I really like that one. I like that false prophet, because a lot of people, claim to be these Christians and are not. I'm not judging who is or who's not. I'm just saying that many people do walk. We even have actual antichrist walking our earth right now. We do. So just be careful of that. Be very, very careful of that. Now, on to this toe design. I'm super excited, and I love the way it turned out. And after this video, remember, after I show the video and then I do the outro of the toenails itself, I have 3 more pairs of shoe collection I'm going to be showing you. The 3rd pair will be what I'm wearing in this Fashion Friday for my 2nd themed fashion look for October. I'm super excited. So stay tuned to that. And then after that will be the photos of the toenails. I love all of you guys very much. If you're new to my channel, right there's the red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so I can grow bigger and help many people. If you need help, my email's linked down below. And if you love those verses, maybe even know a false prophet out there, or somebody that is, or really just, have that great personal relationship with God and are living a wonderful life and are not false, are living a wonderful life for Jesus, and love this video, shoot me a thumbs up. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. I'll continue to pray for you. Please continue to pray for me, and never be false. Be true to the Lord. He knows the truth. Let's get started on this radical toe design. Hi everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Wednesday's toe design, the 2nd themed set for October, matching those awesome water marble nails I did on Monday. Stay tuned to see how I did these ones. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wednesday's toe of the week. Getting ready to do my 2nd themed set of toenails for October, matching those awesome water marble nails I did on Monday. If you didn't get a chance to see those, definitely check them out. I was running a giveaway on that. If you could guess from the nail design what my fashion would be for the themed look for that week, then you get to enter into the contest. So, but now once you see this video, the contest is over now for this week. So you'll have to wait till next week again. But anyways, we're going to be doing the toes pretty much the same. The toes are always a little bit different, of course, but basically I'll be doing a marbling design on the big toe that'll match kind of like this, but I'm not going to go into water. I'm going to do this one freehand just because it would be really hard to dip the toe into water. If you've seen Monday's video, you see how far down you have to put the finger and, you know, get all the surface off and all that. So I'm going to do this one freehand. It'll still match, still look really good. But we're just going to be doing the marbling freehand on the big toes. Then the small toes, you see I got them done like in a French look. This was the color I started off with, the original color. If you've seen my nail video, that's what I started off as the base. I'm going to leave them just done in that color like that, the lightest of all the colors. Leave it like that in a French look. I'll probably just put a rhinestone on each one. And then the big one is going to be done with the marbling freehand though. And then I'm going to put the flower on it with the crystal in it. And then of course the Northern Lights. And I'll put that on the small toes as well. Let's go over and show you all the splice. So for the color that's on right now that I started with is this one here. It's Salon Perfect from Walmart. And it's called Honeydew Honey Don't. Very beautiful lime green. And then we're going to be going from dark to light for the color. So I'll show you the second one down from that would be from Pure Ice. And it is called Wild Thing. That also was from Walmart. This one here, I'm not sure. I think this one was from Ultra. I'm not sure, but it's called the Nina Ultra Pro. And this color is actually called Lime Light. And this one here, the darkest of all the colors is the Revlon, and it's called Posh. And that one I believe I got from Walmart. And then I also am going to be adding in white too, the Kiss Gel White from Dollar Tree. And there's the numbers. It's just a white polish. And then I'll top everything off. First I'm going to do this. Well, actually, after I do the marbling, because I'll be marbling that, then I will top it off with the Seche Vite Dry Fast to dry everything, because then I'm going to be stamping an image on, like I did my feet, or I'm sorry, my hands. A little confused here. Sorry. So here it is right here. This is the brand name, and I got it off of Amazon. And I'll be working with this plate here. There's the numbers right there. And I went with this flower image, but then I had to fill it in on the finger. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and go with these ones here since they'll be filled in. So I'm just going to do that for the flower, I believe. If I do go to this one, I will have to fill these in with the acrylic paint. I think it'd just be easier to do that. As long as it just gets the image of a flower, that's all I need. And I just probably will use just the one. For the toe, maybe I'll do two. Not sure. But that's what I'm going to work with is those. I'll be using the white polish. Same one I'll be marbling with. I'll be using that. And then I will be using the Born Pretty stamper and scraper. The, whoops. Threw it across the room here. The Born Pretty clear jelly stamper got from Wish, and the scraper, also Born Pretty. So I'll be doing that and using the white for that and just stamping that image on. After it's on, then I'm going to be using this, which I made is a Northern Lights. I made it myself. Northern Lights comes in a silver or gold. You get it from Sally's, or you can order online. I actually made my own just with a clear polish and some micro gold glitter and some of the silver added in it too. But it's a beautiful holographic glitter. You see it's on the top of these to give that gold look. So I'll be doing that across them. You have to shake it up though because it is a top coat. So everything settles down to the bottom. You have to shake it up really good and go across with that. I don't think I'll have to use the brush to glue down the stones, and I don't have the stones here, sorry. I'll show you the stone. It's just a green stone. I'll be gluing it down with ASP glue, and I also don't have that here, so I'll have to just show you that when I get to that step. But I'm going to, like I said, do these freehand, and on the baby toes. I always do everything a little bit different, but because the color is mixed in there, I'm just going to leave them French tipped with a little stone there, and then just go over it with the gold Northern Lights that I made there. So we're going to start by getting these big toes done here, and I'll show you the crystals at the end there. I just don't have them sitting here. So let me go ahead and get the marbling done. I'm going to do it freehand. Oh, I will be using a brush. I'll be using Robin's brush to do the freehand marbling. It's her wand. RobinMosesNailArt.com is how you order it, and this is her liner, and she has a striper. There's the end of it there. I'll have to clean it off, leave them dirty in between. That's how they stay nice. Clean it with 100% acetone, and that's what keeps them nice. They're red sable hair. They're beautiful. Definitely look into ordering those. All right, so I'm going to get one of the big toes done with the marbling, and I'll come back in and show you guys. Okay, so I've got the one done, and you see it's not exact because it's not done in water, but it still has all the colors running through, and it's still done in that beautiful marbling design. They all just look different, so it's fine. Like I said, it would just be so much harder to dip your toe into water because you have to have it so far down in the cup. I think I would spill the cup trying to stick my toe down in there. And I decided to do one of the colors of the green line under the light color. I thought that would look good just to give it a little bit more on the toes. And then I'll be adding a stone too, and of course the glitter over it. So I left one open to show you that and this. So we'll go ahead and get started. And I'll show you how I'm doing that. Now this was done freehand water marbling. I'll show you how you do that. So we're going to start by taking the clear polish, just my top coat, and I'm going to add just a layer of that real quick. And you have to work really fast when you're, because this is a dry, fast top coat. So work really fast. Just get a layer of the clear on so it's wet so you can marble. And then go ahead and start adding in your colors. All right, so I'm just going to go with this lightest color here and put 2 dots of that. Then we're going to go the dark one here, add 2 dots of that. And then we're going to add 2 dots of this other green. This is the one I used to go underneath. I'm going to do 3 dots of that. And then the white. Whoops. And then do the white. And the white, I'm going to do 4 spots of it. And then just wipe it off on your thing so you don't stick green back in there. And then I'm going to take the brush, and we're just going to start to swirl, marble. Just go like this and just start playing around with it. Just marbling all the beautiful colors together. And like I said, it still gives that feel of the nails. You know, it's just a little bit different doing it freehand. A little bit easier too, not all the work, but I just love the look of a marbling done in water because they all turn out just unique and different, which so does this. So it's pretty. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do there. Then I'm just taking this green polish here. It was this one here by the Nina Pro. I'm just going to take it out of the bottle and just grab just a little bit on the end of this brush. And we're just going to go across and make a line of the green up underneath. Need a little bit more. And just do a line going across of the green. That way it just adds a little bit more into these too, so they weren't so plain like that. All right, now we do need to let these dry up for a little bit before I add the top coat over it. Don't want it to get messed up, but I also need it to be dry enough to put the top coat and get ready to do the stamping design of that flower that I'm going to be putting on the big toe. So what I might do is start working on the crystals. So I'll probably get some of the crystals done on the baby toes, and then I'll come back in and show you that while that's drying up. Be back in a moment. Okay, I've got the crystals all on the smaller toes. Left one open to show you. And I got a blister here. Just ignore that blister. A pair of shoes I wore yesterday to church caused a blister, and I didn't even, kind of felt like a blister was coming on, but I don't know, the shoes are so comfortable. I don't know why that did that, but I guess just rubbing it caused a blister there. So, but my feet are going to be covered in the video. So for the shoes that I'm wearing for the next video, but we're just going to put a dot of glue here that I just have on a cap here. And I've got a little stone laid out here. These are the tinier ones that I'm using. And I'll use the bigger one like I did on the nails. Just these little green ones here that I got this willow color from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so we're going to close this up here. We've got that on. And of course, we're going to top coat with the Northern Lights and then the Sesh feet. But we got that done. And then, of course, I'm going to be using these stones, the bigger ones here, the Sawarski crystals like I did there, for the flower when I put the flower on there. I just wanted the small stones on the baby toes. It looks better. So we've got that part done. Now I'll probably just go over those and do a Sesh feet for this one to dry this up so I can sponge. I'm not sponge, I'm sorry. So I can stamp. So I'll just do that to dry these up a little bit better now that they have dried down. I'm going to put a top coat on them. And then, of course, after I do the stamping, I'll come back in and show you that. And then we're going to do all of them with the Northern Lights and then the Sesh feet dry fast. So let me get these dried up and get a stamp design done. I'll be back. Okay. So I've got the one little flower done down there. I may have to darken it in a little bit. So I might work and just darken it in just a tad so you can see it. But I'm just going to do the one flower. So we're going to do one over here. Let me show you that. So we'll just get the plate here. And like I said, I am working with that image there. So it's going to be on this side now. Let's draw in so you can see this really good. All right, we're going to go ahead and just paint the white on there with this white polish. The Kiss Gel works great for stamping. Just need the one flower here. Okay, and then we're just going to scrape it. Okay, get the stamper. Now you see that wasn't a very good pickup, so let's do this over. Even though I'm going to be filling this in, I just want to make sure it gets on there right. So we'll just take it off. I'm just using my scraper just to get this off here. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of my roller here, my lint roller. I just use that to get any of the excess off. My lint rollers needs to get a clean piece on here. I need a clean piece, but it got enough of it off. Okay, so let's try this again. All right, so just paint this white here. And then scrape it. And then go ahead and pick it up. There we go. Much better. Now we're just going to go like this and pull away any of that excess stuff that was on there because we don't want that on the toe. All right, and let's just really quick clean this plate and then set it aside. Okay, and then just down in this little corner here, I'm going to put this on. You should be able to see through as I do it. Just doing it down in this little corner here like that. There we go. And I think I will darken them in just a little bit. Like I said, I think I need to darken them in just a tad, just so that you can see them, because it might not, you know, be as dark once I put that other on, and I need that flower to show. So I guess while I'm on here, I'm just going to take my white polish here and the same thing, the little brush, and I'll just do one to show you. It's going to dip in with my, you know, little brush here and just darken these in a little bit just so you can see them better. Make sure I get enough paint on the end of this just so they're a little darker. It's kind of just a dot flower anyway, so it shouldn't be too complicated to do. Just make sure it gets filled in. And then this last one, because I didn't fill it in very dark. There, like that. Now you can see it a lot better. So I'm going to do that on the other one. You got to see how I did. I'm going to do it on the other one. And then we're going to let that dry. And then we're going to add the Northern Lights. And then the Seche Vite dry fast. But of course, we're going to put a crystal in the center here. So let these dry up. I'll come back. I'll get one crystal done. I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, now I've got the little green stone inside of there. So we're going to do one over here. I do have it laid out here and ready. So just move it over. Draw in. We're just going to grab a little bit of glue off this cap here again and just put a little dot in the center. Now these flowers aren't completely dry, but that's okay because it's going in the center. Just make sure you get enough glue there. Then pick it up with your Q-tip and set it right in the center there. And then make sure this is, you know, cleaned off good, and then just give it a little push into the glue. There we go. Super pretty. All right, now I got to let this dry really, really good. Then we're going to add a coat of the Northern Lights. I'll come in and show you that because I missed it on my nail design because I wasn't recording. I'll come in and show you that, and then we're going to go ahead and top coat, and I'll show you guys the end product. I'll be right back. Okay, now I've got all of them done with the Northern Lights except for this one. I'll go over and show you, but you see when you cover it up, it kind of does cover that white a little bit more, so that's why it had to be colored in or it wouldn't have shown up. And I forgot to show you, when I did the French look, I actually did the sheer color. Now you can use any sheer. I made this one. It was a clear polish I got from Dollar Tree, and I added in a Kiss Gel Baby Pink, 30 drops into here. Any baby pink will work, a real, real light pink, 30 drops in there, and I made it a sheer color. That's what I did for my French tip. I always do that. Okay, and then here's the Northern Lights here. When you mix it up, look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that stunning and gorgeous? Love it. And it's on all of the baby toes as well. As you see, it's sparkly and pretty. Now we're going to go over this. So let's do a coat of this, mostly focusing on the glitter. Okay. So then just put a coat of this down, just because you want this radical and just sparkly and just beautiful. Just an awesome look over this marbling design. This radical, awesome design. So there you go. Look at that. Isn't that cool looking? I love it. I think these are great, and I think they're looking really good with the nails matching. I think this is, you know, coming together just perfectly. So, and even though the toes are going to be covered in the shoes that I will be wearing for this Fashion Friday, I still am doing the toe designs just because I still have more shoe collection to show you guys with some open toe, and I'm still wearing some open toe shoes. So, but anyways, I now am going to top coat everything with my Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat, and I'll be in to show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and I love these. They turned out just as awesome and radical as the nails I did on Monday. Even though Monday was done in water and these toes were done freehand for the marbling, I think they still look really great. And I love the baby toes being a French look, but 2 shades of green with the rhinestones. And of course, the Northern Lights. I think this is an awesome set of toes, and I love the nails just as much. Hope you guys are having fun with these themed nails. Remember, after this video, I'll be showing 3 more pairs of my shoe collection. The 3rd pair will be what I'm wearing in this themed Fashion Friday for October. Hope all of you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and leaning on Jesus. Everybody take care. God bless.